Hi, good afternoon. First is congratulations kasi parang it feels like a Hollywood film nung habang pinapanood ko siya. So, sobrang ganda niya. My question is for Bea. What is the most challenging part or scene doon na sobrang nahirapan ka?
Siguro yung first part. Kasi dun sa last part, ramdam na ramdam ko na si Ali eh. So hindi na, parang mahirap siya kasi masakit siya eh. Pero hindi ako nahirapan na makarating doon. Kasi mahal na mahal ko na si Nick, hindi ko, kumbaga, parang hindi ko na siya masyadong ine-effort. But yung first part, yung hinahanap mo, parang fina-fine-tune mo pa kung paano magsalita si Ali, gano'n ba siya kabilis magsalita, ano bang boses niya, ano bang points of view niya, doon ako nahihirapan, plus the fact na kabang-kaba ako dahil kay Kuya Aga. And saka si Paul, hindi pa kami ever nagkatrabaho. So parang hinahanap mo pa yung chemistry ninyo. Doon ako nahihirapan sa first part.
Meron ka bang parang pineg dun sa character na parang i-finit mo dun sa role yung sarili mo?
Wala
naman.
Hinanap ko lang siya. Siguro, alam mo, kanina tinatanong niya ako kung ako si Ali. Hindi ako si Ali, pero baka may maliit na parte ni Bea na si Ali. Baka magnify ko lang siya.
Since Bea, you're known na kahit kaninong actor, parang lahat nag-fit ka lagi. Parang meron kang, parang very natural yung mga chemistry mo. From John Lloyd, tapos Piolo, Richard Gomez, ngayon naman si Sir Aga. So, what is the difference now, yung Aga Mulak, yung nakatrabaho mo, compared with your previous na mga nakapartner?
It's hard to compare, no? Kasi, syempre, you look at them as actors, hindi naman as celebrities or as friends. When you're working with them, hinahanap mo yung character, hindi naman yung personalidad nila sa totoong buhay, no? But, with Kuya Aga kasi, dedicated talaga siya eh. So, yun ang pinaka nagustuhan ko sa kanya. At hindi mahirap na ma-inlove dun sa character na kinreate niya because he made it so real and he made me feel so loved while doing the movie, no? So, hindi siya mahirap. Pero, kung sinasabi mo kung bakit siya nag-work, I think it's because falling in love is a feeling and kagaya ng pagiging masaya, ng pagiging malungkot, pagiging takot, dapat nararamdaman mo yung bilang artista because all emotions are supposed to be equal. So, dapat kinakareer mo siya same way na kinakareer mo yung dramatic scenes and, you know. So, parte siya ng journey.
After all the blockbuster movies that you did before, do you feel pressured or challenged to surpass yourself?
Hindi eh. Especially not with this one because I feel like I'm already a winner after watching the film. Regardless of the output. I mean, regardless of yung box office appeal niya, no? Alam ko, maaaring hindi siya yung normal na love story na papanood nyo na pinagbibidaan ko. Pero, gusto ko ma-experience ng maraming tao to. Mas meron akong ganong urge na ang hirap. Gusto ko siyang sabihin sa maraming tao. Panoorin ninyo, but I want the people who saw it to own it, to actually promote it, for them to actually tell everybody na, oy, manood kayo because I've had a great experience watching it. Ayoko na nanggagaling sa amin because I truly believe in the beauty of the film.
Since the movie talks about love, so what does the movie reminds you about Gerald and yourself?
Siguro yung experience namin ng 2010. Kasi ng 2010, tumatalon lang kami sa pagmamahal. Tsaka na lang yung fear eh. Parang we chose to, actually, hindi nga siya choice eh. Na in love lang kami, hindi namin pinigilan yung sarili namin. Tapos, nagkaroon syempre ng mga consequences, nagkaroon ng limitations, but pagka halimbawa, syempre, hindi naman laging perfect, di ba? Pag nagkakaproblema kami, bumabalik ako doon sa naramdaman namin na yun, noong 2010. And yun yung nare-remind ako na ng film na pag first love, parang pure, walang pag-aalinlangan, hindi mo iniisip na sasaktan ka niya. Ganun.
Thank you, Bea. And for Direk Paul, how about you for Tony and yourself?
Out of this film?
Yeah.
Well, I think for me the biggest for me now in my life as a filmmaker, the reason maybe I have matured, from my films before is because of the fact that Tony is now the mother of my child. So there's a new kind of love. There's a new kind of first love that Tony and I are experiencing. This kind of super unconditional love that we have for Sevi. I was telling Tin, and when he was born, and I just had met him, like the first minute, I was like, in my heart, in my life, I was like, I would do anything for this little boy. Parang I've never loved something or someone so much, and I just met Sevi, diba? Parang, so that's the new kind of first love that Tony and I are kind of experiencing now, and I bring that passion, that new kind of love to the films I'm doing now. And with First Love, it was just, for me, full of love and full of passion, because the movie also had its share of just many challenges. It was a very challenging film. I've said this in some previous interviews that it was very mentally challenging for me. Maybe not as physical, but it was mentally challenging just because of just the story, how intricate it was, the characters. How do you put this all together so that everyone can experience something different in cinemas? So the reaction on the first day, that's why I'm very grateful, and I'm very thankful that from the tweets, from the posts on Facebook and Instagram, they're tagging me, and that I'm reading all these experiences. So I'm really, really proud of the movie. I stand by it, and no matter what, this is a film I'll never forget.
Thank you, Direk. And for Edward, what is your takeaway on this movie, since you haven't feel yet or experienced first love? How are you going to apply it on your personal life?
Yeah, that's a hard question to answer. I guess one of the things I should take away from it, and I think people my age should take away from it, is that you have to be brave sometimes. You have to really be willing to take that chance, because everyone's scared of, like, one of my favorite actors, Liam Neeson, he said, love everyone says love is painful, and he disagrees. He says, no, rejection is painful, being forgotten is painful, getting hurt, that's painful, but love is the only thing that makes it not hurt. It makes it worth going through all of that. And that's something that you have to, I guess. I'm just taking this from people. I'm 18, so I haven't experienced it at the level that these two have as well. But it's just you have to be brave, and that's that's a part of the movie that Carpe Diem, sees the day, YOLO, I guess, if you want. You have to learn to take a chance sometimes, and that's not just in love life. That's something that you have to take in life in general. If you want to achieve something, you really have to go for it. You can't have a 50%, 50% effort. You have to put in everything you have, because even if you achieve, but you only put in 50% effort, it's not going to be worth it. It's going to be parang bitin. You don't want that. You don't want that. So when you achieve something, you want to have everything. So be brave. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, and congrats.
Thank you. Edward, ilang taon ka na ulit?
18 po.
18. 18 ka pala, ang dami mo ng ganyang no? Parang 18 ako, hindi ako ganyan. Diba? Ito naman, at I'm sure kung 18 ko, medyo marami na itong